Hello, friends. In this episode, I would like to talk about education system in India, and I'm passionate about education and learning, and I would like to share with you certain ideas and insights today. Uh, when you look at education system, uh, people just follow others, and there is a lack of creativity in the education system, and there is a rote learning, and people mug up, and this is how the things are happening. I became an educator in the year 2007, and for so many years, I think for the last 18 years, I am trying to share my knowledge free of cost on various platforms and blogs. And I was also interviewed by many people across the world. Uh, out of experience, what I found was that some of the students they lack interest, and some of the educators they don't encourage others. That's one thing. And some of the educators they work for part time, then again join in the industry. So like this, I have experienced all these years. Uh, uh, Indian education needs to be revamped, and we are still following a colonial way of teaching and training. So we need to focus on innovative education, systematic education, and I also did lot of research. I'm a researcher, and I'm a philosopher. So I was an accidental educator, then I was an accidental editor, and I was an accidental consulting editor. So lots of things I did, but the challenge with me was that I was not able to work in private colleges in India, especially in Telangana. I worked in a couple of private colleges, but sometimes these educational institutions are not dedicated and committed, and there are some adjustments within the educational institutions. There is a college mafia. So like that, I came across, and some of the educational institutions they don't pay salaries, and if the educators file complaint, again they will be blacklisted. So lots of challenges have come across, and 2015 I after 2015 I left a educational system, but I am continuously reading, writing, and lots of things I am doing. So daily I wake up at morning 4 o'clock, night 10 o'clock I sleep. That's what I do. So like this, so many things I did. What I feel is that we have to emphasize creativity, and we have to learn, unlearn, and relearn, and I also published a couple of research papers. In fact, I published 54 books, and I have 44 years of diversified experience, including in Air Force, business, teaching. So this is my life, and I was not blessed to have a very consistent way of life, because I was in the military. Then that means Indian Air Force for 12 years. Then I left. Then I then I joined business for I think the 12 to 13 years, but things didn't work out. Then finally in the year 2007 I became an educator. So I published more than 300 research papers. I published more than 1,000 articles globally, and I Uh, uh, so lots of challenges I encountered, and also I was a regular contributor for Entrepreneur magazine, globally reputed, and I serve on the editorial boards of JVPL of USA and DLO of Emerald in UK, and so I made my debut in the year 2000 and in the year 2010. So after I made debut in the year 2010, I started publishing books. So I didn't stick to one particular area again in the books, because I started with self-help books. Then I started writing books on teaching, training, mindfulness, then executive education, and some of the books I have published on mostly on education, and I have dedicated some of the books to various people. And on the eve of I think on the year of 150, and I dedicated a book to Swami Vivekananda. So like this, then again I published a book on Vision 2030, 1 million global leaders. And that book, for that book, Dr. Kiran Bedi has written a foreword. The title of the book is Vision 2030, 1 million global leaders. Then that book I have dedicated to Dr. Abdul Kalam, because I admire him a lot. So because I was very much passionate about education, teaching, training, and I keep sharing my knowledge from 4 blogs and 3 YouTube channels. So this is what I've been doing. From my years of experience, what I feel is that current education is not relevant, and it's not totally outdated. That's the reason, if those who are having money, they go to developed countries like UK and USA, and to acquire qualifications. Sometimes they come back to India, and most of them they go to USA and UK. So like that, some people, of course, they go to Australia, Melbourne, and other places, so that they get employment opportunities, and also they get qualifications in other countries. So that's how people have been doing. Then I started Vision 2030, 1 million global leaders, and I shared my knowledge free of cost with the students, and I have groomed around 50,000 students in various educational institutions. That's what I did it. But unfortunately, I had a COVID, and the education system totally changed. It has become online, and I had brain stroke in the year 2021, and I was on the bed for some time, and my right hand is still paralyzed and numb. So lots of challenges are there. But despite that, I'm still bouncing back, and I'm adding value in my best possible way. But sometimes I feel that some of the people, they are becoming irrelevant. So because there is most of the young people, especially Gen Z, they have their own way of learning the things, and other generations like baby boomers, Gen X, Gen Y, they have challenges to get along. Some people, they are adapting and growing. So and now also I am able to adapt, but still I am not a tech savvy. This is the challenge. But so within my capacities, I am sharing my knowledge. So what you have to do is that you have to streamline your Indian education, and you have to reinvent, and so you have to stay relevant. So lots of universities are there, but some of the universities, they are not proper, and some of the educational institutions, especially in Telangana, from a experience, they don't pay salaries on time. Sometimes they don't pay salaries also. So there is a college mafia in Telangana, and of course maybe in other states also. But I am not competent to uh, comment about them. But it's my own experience. So this is about the kind of education. So we have to adapt and grow, and then the future lies in the hands of Gen X, Y, Z, Gen Z. So I am very optimistic about Gen Z, but again, Gen Z are tech savvy, but they don't have. They are into screen, and they are doing lots of other things which is not related. Some of the people from Gen Z. So like this, every generation comes with opportunities and challenges. So it's time for us to reinvent and emphasize creative education, practical education, and this is my story. And of course, as I told you, I researched, I published 300 research papers, and also I started frameworks, models, methods. I also started MECA's method of education, because 2007 I started researching about MECA's method. MECA's method means the practical education, and it talks about sharing knowledge, taking feedback, then innovating, then interacting with the students, then so all these things are mentioned in the research paper, MECA's method. This is an innovative education. It is an innovative education. So like there's so many things I did it. So this is the brief story about kind of Indian education. But I'm optimistic that will improve our curriculum, because the technology is an advantage. So we have to we have to leverage the artificial intelligence and technology, so that we'll be able to get along with other people and other generations, and this is how we have to do it. So friends, I request you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. With gratitude.